teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Oregon's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. We'll call for the fair catch here. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Staley. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation here on third down. That pass is caught. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The balls are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not fight at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch and up for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. On the ground, it's Johnson. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Dropping back, it's Moore. It's a short completion with a big tight end. They're actually going to keep this drive rolling.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
That's reeled in. It's Hill. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back. Instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down, he is so elusive, he picks up 1st down yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. And they'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs. And they did it right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. End zone ahead. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the go-ahead touchdown taken off the board by the flag. Offense will have to regroup now mentally very quickly. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, But instead, the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a 3rd sack and still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection to call some screens, maybe play action, anything to try to help this quarterback out.
Caught over the middle. It's Staley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. The Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Great cut. They whiff on it. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. On the run, it's Hill. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Moore. Caught by the receiver. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hoping for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. So as we begin the 2nd quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaks into the clear. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
As here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trout again in the pocket.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Wideout's now clustered. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it with room to run. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. He's got it in the open. They get him back. The gain moves the ball to the +40.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Perry.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to throw again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they need 9 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And in first down, they go right back to him.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Trying to convert with a sneak. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The ball is hauled in. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tennessee. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught quickly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. He's found some room at the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Perry. They finally make the tackle for a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of display, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarmed to the pass rush, a sack. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up 3 yards on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Vols will have to kick this away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Going to scramble now. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Moore. Quick catch over the middle. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. that'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Makes the grab. It's Dickey. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, look at the throw for the 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the extra point off the left upright, but banks it through. How about that? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, and that's good for a 1st down to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Staley. He ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? We'll hand it off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Ball handed off. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short at the 27. Back to pass. It's Moore. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Vols. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Here's a point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Dutch will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. A low line drive, ugly punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can do with this drive. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Makes the catch. It's Staley. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They call the counter play here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. And the quarterback keeps it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So now we'll have a field goal attempt. One of the biggest moments of this game so far. And they could take the lead on this field goal. What a moment in this kicker's career. And that one is straight down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
To throw, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
Second down, they're going to throw it. He pulls it in. It's Davison. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect it.
He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Volunteers. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. To the air, it's Moore. Running back has it on a screen now. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Butler. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. That's reeled in. It's Davison. Able to convert on third down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22. And the Ducks with first and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense now operating in the red zone. They'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. First and goal, will try to run it in. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Coming up, second down and goal. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, fourth and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll get into the end zone. The two-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Over the middle, it's Staley. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Vols will line up to boot it away. And he takes it around the 20. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here. That completion sets up the second down play. Dropping back. It's Moore. With the catch, it's Davison. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to run it. It's Davison. Running with purpose. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. 1st and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Same tailback, another carry. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Quarterback spikes the ball and they stop the clock. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Moore. To dart right down the middle. Inside the red zone and still running. So one more big play to punctuate this winning performance by the offense. That's it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage